Take away the money. Take away the watch, the car, the dinners, the trips. Strip it all down until nothing is left but you. Now ask yourself, would she still want you? This isn't some rhetorical question. This is the reality most men never face. They build their value around things that can be bought, thinking that's what women are drawn to. But here's the truth most never see. Many women, more than you think, aren't hooked by the money in the first place. What really pulls her in are the things that can't be purchased, things that cost nothing but carry weight, things that are more dangerous, more intoxicating, and more unforgettable than any luxury you could flash. And if you've been walking the path of Stoicism, you already know where this is going. Because real value doesn't live in what you own. It lives in the inner force you carry, the presence you command, the discipline you embody. But here's the tragedy. Most men still don't get it. They spend their lives chasing shiny distractions, while the men who master the unseen, the unshakable, leave an imprint that women can't erase. So listen closely, because I'm about to reveal 5 things women secretly love more than money, and once you hear them, you won't be able to forget them. 1. The secret currencies that make women forget about money. What if I told you the things that keep a woman up at night? Have nothing to do with your bank account, not your savings, not the car in your driveway, not the brand stitched on your shirt. We've been sold this lie for decades, that women want money above all else. And yes, money can open doors. It can create comfort. But here's the truth. Most men never learn until it's too late. Real, lasting attraction runs on currencies you can't buy, borrow, or steal. And the wild part. Most men spend their lives investing in the wrong thing, thinking they're playing the game, while the men who truly capture her heart, her trust, her obsession, are trading in an entirely different economy. I learned this the hard way. Years ago, I was at a rooftop bar, one of those places where a single drink costs more than your first phone bill. At the next table, a guy was throwing money like confetti, bottle service, $100 tips, designer shoes still creased from the box. And the woman with him, smiling, nodding, playing the part. But every few minutes, her eyes drifted across the room to another man, quiet, relaxed, not showing off, not even trying, just laughing with a friend. He never looked her way. And yet, she couldn't stop looking at him. That's when it hit me. Money can buy the spotlight, but it can't buy gravity. See, women, at least the ones worth keeping, are drawn to men who radiate something deeper. A man who doesn't need her attention, doesn't need the approval of the crowd, and definitely doesn't rent his personality from a luxury brand. That's the first secret currency. Composure. You stand like a rock in the middle of chaos. You don't bend, you don't chase, you don't need to fill every silence. She feels safer with you than she ever could in a penthouse suite. The second, silence. Not the awkward, panicked silence most men crumble under, but the heavy, owned silence of a man who doesn't rush to entertain. He lets her feel the air between you. That silence becomes a mystery she wants to solve. The third, the ability to walk away and mean it. Most men orbit a woman like she's the sun. They betray themselves just to keep her. But when you live with the quiet confidence that no matter how beautiful she is, you won't break your values for her, that's when she knows you can't be bought. Not even with her affection, and that's dangerous, in the best possible way. The fourth, conviction. The lines you won't cross, even when no one's watching. She sees it all. How you treat the waiter, how you speak of people who can't give you anything. Money may get her attention for a night, but conviction is what makes her imagine a lifetime. And finally, the most intoxicating currency of them all, controlled desire. Not suppression, not pretending you don't feel it, but owning it so completely that you can look at her, really look, and hold that heat in your eyes without rushing to act. You're not begging for a moment, you're creating one. You're letting her feel the tension without relieving it, and that restraint drives her mad in a way money never could. Put these together, and you create a presence that rewires the whole dynamic. Because when you operate in these currencies, money becomes irrelevant, not because it's worthless, but because it's overshadowed. You become the luxury, and women don't walk away from that. They replay you in their minds. They measure every man after you against how you made them feel. Safe, challenged, seen, and lit up all at once. 2. She wants this more than your money. You've been told your whole life that women want a man with money. And yes, money can get you noticed. It can buy the table with the view, the weekend getaway, the 5-star dinner. But here's the truth she'll never say out loud. The men she remembers, the men she craves, the men she can't shake from her thoughts, those men didn't spend a dime. Why? Because they were trading in something rarer than money. If you asked her, she'd never admit it. She might not even realize it herself, but her body knows, her heart knows. That quiet voice in her head when she's alone at night, it knows. So here's what she actually wants from you. She wants to see how you handle the storm, when the waiter spills coffee on your shirt, when traffic ruins your plans, when her mood turns sharp and she tests you without even knowing why. Most men crack. They get angry, scramble, try to fix it. But you stay calm, steady, unshaken, maybe even smirk, as if the world has to try harder than that to rattle you. That composure makes her feel safe, and safety to a woman is addictive. She wants to feel your silence, not the awkward silence of a man who's lost his words. No, deliberate silence, heavy, owned, the kind that makes her lean in, wondering what's behind your eyes. Most men rush to fill silence, but when you sit there relaxed, eyes steady, she feels pulled toward you like a riptide. She wants to sense you could walk away at any moment, that no matter how much you want her, you're not afraid to lose her. That terrifies her, because she's used to being the center of a man's world. But when you value your peace, your mission, your principles more than her, suddenly she has to earn you. She wants to see your convictions, the lines you won't cross. She notices how you treat the waiter, how you speak about people who can't give you anything, whether you bend when no one's watching. Money might impress her for a night, but conviction makes her respect you, and respect fuels lasting desire. And then, the unspoken currency. Controlled desire, not suppression, not denial. Control, the way you hold her in your eyes a little too long, the way you let the air thicken without breaking it, the way you want her but don't rush. That restraint drives her wild, because she knows if you can master yourself, you can master her. You can't buy this. You can't swipe a card for composure or silence or conviction. These things are built, earned, lived, and when you live them, money becomes irrelevant. Not because it doesn't matter, but because she forgets about it. She only thinks about you. The Stoics knew it long before us. True power isn't stacking up things to impress others. True power is self-mastery. When you embody that, you stop chasing, you start attracting. So the next time you reach for your wallet to prove your worth, don't. She doesn't want your money. She wants your calm, your silence, your willingness to walk away, your untouchable convictions, your disciplined desire. Give her those, and she'll stay. Not because she can't find a rich man. She can, any day of the week, but a man like this, she might only find once, and she will never recover from him. And now you understand the weight of this truth. The most dangerous thing a man can do to a woman is not to hurt her, not to control her, but to walk away with dignity, strength, and silence. Because in that silence, she is forced to face herself, her choices, and the emptiness she thought you would always fill. If this message spoke to you, remember, true power is not in noise or revenge, but in restraint. Stay grounded, stay quiet, stay powerful. Follow the Stoic wolf for more timeless lessons in strength, discipline, and the unshakable calm of a Stoic mind.